Does anybody in the audience have a question for Andrew?
Yes. How are you?
Yes, my daughter is actually very talented, and she wrote a script for Disney, and she's 16 now. How would she pitch something like that to Disney? Because it's styled for Disney.
Great question.
That is an amazing
Yeah.
question. Okay. Yes.
That's
Give her a hand.
Yeah.
Wow. And first of all, let me congratulate her for doing that, because a lot of young people don't think about doing that. Well, what I would recommend first is that the age and the advent of social media and YouTube Red, you know, the days of knocking on someone's door, you know, you don't have to do that anymore because it's tough, you know. So what I recommend is to certainly go and develop that herself, do like a pilot, do a trailer. And once some of those things go viral, and then you'll have Disney, you'll have Hulu, Netflix, you'll have everybody knocking on your door. So to be self-starting in this situation, don't wait on anyone. You can't, because if you wait on other people, you're going to be waiting the rest of your life.
How many actors are you working with now, or child stars, or which programs are you working with?
Well, I have my own artist development program, and I have a team under me, and we help them get to the next level. It's like a cool boot camp, you know. But we make it enjoyable for them. You know?
Tell us the process.
Here's the process. So, you know, we meet first and we get to know each other, and then after that we start to develop different sessions, okay? Whether it's a songwriting session, you know, where they're singing a cover song but doing it her way, you know, maybe a monologue or acting, having her write her own show, having them, you know, do things that shows that their career is going in the right path. So I take what they give me and take it to the next level for them. And then we go in the studio and record them, show them recording techniques. Then after that, we do a live technique, because recording techniques and a live technique is totally different. So in the studio, you have to be more precise and more like in line, but live, you could just, you know, it's like looking at the sky. That's your whole audience there. But in the studio, you got these four walls, and you know, and you have these headphones on, and you're singing a song 20 or 30 times. You know, so you have to keep that imagination going. You have to keep the energy going and flowing in there. And also, when you're writing songs, like, why am I writing this song? Is this motivating me? Do I want to touch other people with this? Is it about someone I love? Is it someone who did something to me? And it helps their mind, and it creates a great energy, a great positive energy for them.
Yeah, so with Ava, like you were saying, you put them through the songwriting, where they would actually write their own songs based on their life experience,
Absolutely.
which I think is amazing at that age.
Yes.
And then you would put them in dance classes,
Right.
millennial dance.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you also give them their own YouTube station,
Right.
where you help develop their own show.
Absolutely.
Like for my daughter, you were saying something like Jimmy Kimmel.
Right, she's
where
really, she'll be a young host, you know?
Right, where she could interview Disney stars and yet do comedy or whatever in between.
Absolutely.
So it's like developing them, but you said not in the spotlight for at least 3 to 4 years.
Right.
Because you want them to be confident, developed, and really primed for their big break.
That's right.
If they haven't been on camera, and to just give them the confidence so when they do it well.
Absolutely.
Yes, and then once you go through that process, you could actually create a show for them, or the parents, whoever, they could do the same thing at home. If they don't know an Andrew Lane or they don't know somebody else, they could just put their child through, you know, dance especially, certain type of voice lessons, or create something, or just get their child to write, or write their own monologues, write their own plays.
Absolutely.
Because that'll help the gears.
That's a whole
Yes.
audience out there, because the way the world is today is so much negative energy.
Yes.
But having a lot of these young people and have their positive energy, that can be a whole world to itself.
Yes.
And that's what's needed today, and I feel like it can do really well.
It is, and I think workshops like that, I think
Right.
people should start popping those up everywhere, where they teach kids how to write and create their own content, because they're such sponges now, and they're all going through so much with
That's
what's
right.
going on in our world today. It's like every day is a whole news feed that you're just going, what?
Enough.
I can't even remember what happened yesterday or the day before, because so much is every day.
Right.
That if kids could capture that or get into another world of creativity and confidence, they'll be a bigger voice for the future, for whatever their views are. They could really express it, because our world needs different voices. And I think this young generation is just going to be like so powerful compared
Absolutely.
to us. We never had that megaphone
That's
before.
right.
Yes.
And what I love about what you just said is it's so important, because what you're doing is that you're feeding the mind with so much positive energy, and just training the mind that
Yes.
all of a sudden they're seeing things in a whole different new light
Exactly.
now.
When they're writing a song or
Right.
writing a play, they're looking, actually seeing and
Right.
observing.
That's right.
So,
And we need that, because that'll keep kids off the street,
yes.
and put them on a sheet music. Okay?
Yes,
And that's
oh,
what we
love
want.
that.
Okay,
Off
all
the
right.
street onto the sheet.
Onto the sheet. That's right.
Thank you so much for being with us, Andrew Lane.
Thank you.
Thank you.